Hey everyone, how are you all doing today? Today is Friday, so you guys are expecting a Fun Stuff Friday video today, but I'm here to tell you that there is no Fun Stuff Friday today, and also on a side note that there is no video this weekend coming up, because like I said in my weekly Rune Bars mixtape release video, that I wanted to take a break just for a little bit, probably a week or two, and I wanted to focus on a new rap battle that I'm working on, and I really wanted to put that out while I'm on spring break at the moment, so that I really wanted to get done, and I've been making a weekly Rune Bars every week for the past 13 weeks, so I really just wanted to take a week off and just think of ideas and just have Season 2 be better than Season 1 was. So that's what I'm doing for that. And there's no Friday video today because honestly I just can't have fun today. There's too many things on my mind and I don't want to give you guys any terrible content just because I'm forcing it on you guys. So I really wanted to take this video time and really just express my mind, open up my mind, just talk to you guys like I normally do, and maybe have a discussion in the comments. I don't know. I just wanted to get some things off my chest, and I wanted to talk about some things, because recently, over the past few weeks, I would say, days, weeks, not really sure what the exact time period would be, but there's just been so many things happening throughout YouTube that have just been mind-boggling to me, and I don't know if it's because I'm from an older time period of YouTube, and I'm still in it now, and I kind of knew how the community used to be, and now I see it today. I'm not really sure what it is, but I wanted to talk about it because honestly, after these past few weeks, I've just been discouraged to make videos. I'm at a point right now where I'm just not having as much fun as I always do, and this is something I love to do. This is my hobby. I don't do this for money. I don't do this because it's what I'm required to do. I'm not doing this for whatever. I'm basically doing this just to entertain you guys. That's the main aspect of why I do this, is to put a video out, be as creative as I can be, expand my creativity, have fun, get an experience out of it, and the main goal is to entertain you guys. And that's what is so cool about YouTube, is that I can be creative and put my ideas to the test and put it on the internet, and people from all over the world can view it. And especially with a following like me, who I've now just hit 39k subscribers, so thank you all for subscribing. I know some of you are probably inactive. You guys probably won't be watching this video if you're inactive, but thank you so much for all of the support throughout all of the years, because without you guys I wouldn't be having fun and I wouldn't be able to do what I love to do. So thank you so much. But anyways, like I was saying, is I just don't understand what's been happening these past few weeks, and it's just been discouraging me. Now, if you don't follow me on Twitter, then you don't know about all of this stuff that I'm saying right now. And if you do follow me on Twitter, then you know what I'm probably going to talk about in this video, because I really just talk through Twitter. That's where I express my opinions. That's where I'm able to just type to my followers and they write back, and I can just have conversations with people. I love Twitter. Twitter's my favorite social network site, besides YouTube probably, if that counts as a social network site. But I just wanted to take the time today and just really talk about this, because it's really just, it's just crowding my mind, and I need to get it off my mind. So before you guys dislike this video, because it used to be where I could just talk about my mind and everyone would be like, oh, okay, cool, you know, you have your opinion, I'll like the video, whatever, it's okay, you can have your opinion, everyone's entitled to their opinion. But nowadays, if I even just say a fact that's not with the mainstream people or the mainstream crowd or the mainstream movement, it immediately gets flamed. So before you guys flame this video for any video I made in the past, I wanted to first tell you guys that I have voted for 2007scape. I know the beta came out today, and I wanted to tell you guys that I will not be playing 2007scape and how I weighed it up, and I found that the negatives outweighed the positives for me personally. And I thought about it, and I just said, you know, if it doesn't reach close to 50k votes, which was pretty much impossible because the petition had over that, and there was so much support from everywhere, so you guys were obviously getting the 2007scape servers back. And after I had the chance to see, and it was at like 150,000 votes, I decided to cast my vote. Here's a picture that I put on Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, you wouldn't know that I voted. But yes, I voted because I personally thought the negatives outweighed the positives, so I was originally not going to vote for it if it was under 50k votes. But after it hit the 50k mark, which I knew it was gonna, I decided to vote because I had the extra factor of the crowd, and you guys are a big influence on me, and I'm not voting because of the people who write in the comments, fuck yourself, just vote yes, why are you expressing your opinion, no one cares about it, just vote yes, everyone wants this. I'm not voting for you people. I'm voting for the people that are actually genuine and really want to bring their childhood back and play a game that they love to play, and I feel like everyone should have that experience. And obviously I think $15 a month is a ripoff, so I voted to lower the price for you guys because I know the people who want to play that, it's not all about the money, obviously, because if you don't have $15 a month to pay it, obviously you can't express your opinion and you can't play your childhood game. So I really think that people have the right to play the game the way it was played at $5 a month, or even free if you guys get the 500k or 750k. But I voted just to lower the price for you guys because I have that crowd kind of reaction to me where I want to do something that'll benefit everyone and that will help out everyone. So once it got over that 50k votes, I voted yes. So that's the first thing I wanted to say. I voted yes. I support you guys. I hope you guys are having fun on the servers. I hope they're running smoothly. I hope there's no lag or anything like that. I hope you guys are having a lot of fun. It's a big thing for you guys. It is what RuneScape said they wanted to do this year, is make 2013 the year for the player, and they really have started off on the right foot with that with you guys. So I hope you guys are all happy. To the people who are very supportive of me and didn't argue anything that I said because they actually watched the video, because like I said, I outweighed the negatives and positives, and personally for me, the negatives outweighed the positives. But that video was just to state the positives and negatives about the servers, the possible ones, for everyone else to weigh, because I didn't even know what I thought outweighed the positives or the negatives. I had no clue, so I made that personally for myself and for everyone, just so that they can see really what weighed out more for them, and then they could vote by using their mind and not just because everyone says do it, it's the cool thing to do. So I was just encouraging people to think for themselves, and that's all I was trying to do with that video. So anyone who disliked that video because you think I was hating on the servers and that I'm going to vote no and that I'm against all this, I'm not. I am really not. I was just wanting people to vote for themselves, not because you want them to. So anyways, what I first wanted to talk about is, on YouTube, I've recently noticed that every single video, some of my friends, some of my favorite video makers that produce really good content, all they've been talking about is the petition and the 2007scape servers and their ideas for the 2007scape servers, and not even putting out actual content. It's usually pictures in the background. It's nothing to do with RuneScape at the moment, and I guess if you're talking about 2007scape, it kind of counteracts each other if you're putting the, actual live game in the background. But I think what I've seen recently is just a few of people too, a few of my friends, a few video makers that I really enjoy their content, have not been putting out actual content for about a month or two, or just a few weeks. There's some people that have just started making 5 videos in a row of it, and I'm not going to name drop anyone. No one is going to be name dropped. I'm not trying to start problems with anyone. I'm never the person to try to start problems, but I've just been revolving around them now recently because everyone is misunderstanding where I'm coming from. But recently I've just appalled because I put my heart and soul into every one of my videos. I try my best to make the best possible product to entertain you guys. I try to be creative. I try to start new things. And I just try to be as original as possible and do my own thing that's different from everyone else. And I'm starting to question why I do that. Because these people who have been making these videos just about 2007scape and not actually putting out content or anything to do with it, it's just repeating the same thing over and over again for a bunch of videos in a row, how they're getting 3,000 likes, 2,000 likes, 1,000 likes, 5,000 likes, 500 likes, and 1 dislike, 2 dislikes, 10 dislikes. Obviously, with the movement, every video that just says, I love 2007scape is going to get a giant amount of likes and barely any dislikes. But that's the thing, is no one really understands that they're not even putting out content. I know some people who jumped up 1,000, 2,000 subscribers, 5,000 subscribers, just because they're starting to make videos saying, oh, I love 2007scape. But they're not even putting out real content, and they're still not delivering content. They're just putting out the same thing over and over again in the same video and just running off with that. But people like myself and people who I know aren't really huge fans of 2007scape and aren't going to be really playing it, like Dardan, Smokey, anything that they say about it, they get just totally penalized. Even RuneShark, they released a video saying that they're not really into the 2007scape servers, they think it's cool and all this other stuff. I'm not going to quote what they said or try to quote what they said, because if I say something wrong I'll get yelled at. But they got some hate too, just for saying something about it that wasn't, yeah, everyone, I love the 2007scape servers, I'm all for them, I'm going to be playing them, see you there, 1 billion likes. And I just think that's not what YouTube is about. Obviously YouTube is a great tool for expanding, starting a movement, but when you put out really good content and people subscribe to you for that content, and then for a really long amount of time all they're getting is the same thing repeated to them over and over again, it's just, wow, like, how do you guys expand YouTube when you make the same video over and over? That's like me releasing a story time and telling the same story every week and me gaining subscribers like crazy and you guys liking the same story every week. I'm not trying to start fights with anyone, I'm not trying to hate on anyone, but I'm just trying to see it from a viewer standpoint, is how can you watch the same thing over and over and continue to like it? Is it just because it's about the one thing that you like and really support that you're just pushing it over the edge? Because if you actually take a step out of the box and look at it as a whole, there's no real content being pushed out by some of these people's channels. They're just riding the boat of, I love 2007scape, and they'll eventually obviously be making videos about 2007scape, but they haven't put out real content for a while, yet everyone is flooding their videos with giant amounts of likes and commenting and saying you're the best and stuff like that. I don't know, I was just making up comments right there. But people who put a lot of effort and time with different ideas, doing different things each week, trying to make the most original things, it's just, why bother when we can just say, I love 2007scape and get double the amount of likes on that video than I do on any other of my other videos. So I've just been distraught about that. I've been thinking about that. I want to know from the viewer's perspective. Please let me know about that, what you think of some of your favorite video makers making these things, if they do that. Obviously, they don't all do that, and there's some people who do, some people who don't. Some people don't realize they're doing it. But I just want to know from a viewer standpoint, what do you guys think about that? Do you guys realize that they're not pushing out real content? They're just saying the same things over and over in the videos? I mean, once the 2007scape servers really launch, obviously it's launched right now, but once they fully affect and the polls down and all that other stuff, they're going to make actual videos on 2007scape and there will be real content. Well, once the economy starts going and then people can PK and all that other stuff. But do you guys realize right now and for a little bit longer, there's not going to be real content coming out of those channels yet? I don't know what you expect. I just really want to know you guys' opinion on that, because I look at that and I'm just like, how? Because I try so hard and I realize I don't really have to do that. Like, I put my heart and soul and I try to make the best possible content, best quality, best everything. But some people just put a picture in the background and say, I love 2007scape servers and I hate the EOC, and they get 1,000 likes, and I just don't understand. So please try to help me out with that, because that's something that's really pushing me down and it's really just discouraging me in total. But the next thing I wanted to say is there's going to be a lot of 2007scape server videos, and a lot of people are asking me, am I going to play, or am I going to make videos about it? And it would be really cool to see an old school RSMV from you out of this. However, I do extremely agree that it would be awesome to make an old school RSMV and do that. There's still the problem with the music, with YouTube, copyright. I possibly might be making another RSMV to a Black Suit You song, which I made the Rebel one, which is currently featured on my channel if you haven't seen it yet. And I made that for a local band that's friends with me, and I helped them out because I wanted to get them exposure, and they really appreciate it, and they want me to do another one for their band with a new song they're making. So it's a possibility. I'd rather do it on the actual game because the graphics are better, but it would be really cool to see another old school RSMV like I used to do. But I don't think that's going to happen, so I'm sorry. I'm not really going to be playing the 2007scape servers, like I said on Twitter. I'm not a huge fan of it because I want to progress forward. I want to play the actual live game. I think that's what matters to me. I've done a lot in the live game, and I don't want to restart from scratch. It's not even the fact that I don't want to restart from scratch, is that it's just going to take a while to build up the economy, and I personally like the new game, or the current game, better than the old game, and I think that we need to make progress, not go backwards. But obviously I'm happy that the option is there for you guys to play it, but I'm personally not going to play it. However, I'm not going to be making videos about 2007scape, like you guys are all asking. I'm not going to be doing that, so you will not see 2007scape server videos on my channel. It's just going to be the same original stuff. I'm going to have new series ideas, and I'm going to be doing some things with the live game, and there's not going to be many people doing live game videos anymore if you think about it. All of your old favorite RSMV makers, all of your favorite old PK video makers, all your old video makers in general are coming back to play 2007scape. They're going to be pushing out 2007scape content. There's only going to be, I would say, 5 to 10 people making live game content. So hopefully you guys will still enjoy that. Hopefully you guys will stick with me and support me. But that's just another thing that's kind of discouraging if you think about it, that not many of the live game videos are going to matter. Everyone's going to be playing 2007scape, and you're going to look at it and be like, oh, 2007scape video, normal. And you're going to click it and watch it and enjoy it, but then you're going to see an EOC thing and be like, whatever, I don't want to watch that. So that's also discouraging, because what I like to do is going to be belittled now. So that's another thing. And then another thing I wanted to talk about, the last thing really on my mind, is basically yesterday I saw a video featured on Chris Archie. Now, I don't normally watch Chris Archie's videos, nothing towards him. I just don't watch his videos, actually. I just don't really have the time to see him. I never subscribe to him. I don't know, I just don't watch his videos. But he posted a video, and I got it as a message. Someone messaged me and said, hey Lee, this kid took your idea. And it was a rap battle for RuneScape. And I watched it, and it was good. It was definitely good. It was well executed. The kid knew what he was doing, and it came out pretty good. I'm not going to say it came out bad. It was a well executed video. But what I was amazed by is that in the description of his video, he didn't even bother to mention that I started this series, or that I began this idea for RuneScape. Now, obviously, the series in general, RuneScape Rap Battles of History, was inspired by the epic Rap Battles of History by Nice Peter, and I clearly linked that in the description, and I've been making that series for about a year or two now. I've only released about 7 of them, but like I said, it's very time consuming. I'm a full-time college student, and I make other videos as well, so it's really hard to manage time and release those frequently. So like I said, I wanted to work on this one now, and I want to release it sometimes next week or 2 weeks from now, and I want to get that out as soon as possible and make it epic as hell. But I haven't had time recently to make one, but I've been doing that series for a while, and you guys probably found my channel, some of you, from those videos, Zezima vs. Suomi, Wise Old Man vs. Party Pete, QBD vs. KBD, all the other stuff, and I started that kind of idea. I had the idea to make that in RuneScape. Now obviously it was inspired by the actual series of epic rap battles, but I did it for RuneScape, and I was the first person to do that, and that was kind of my thing. That's my thing with the rapping, and I have fun with that, and I know the history behind the guys. And I started that series a while ago, probably a year ago. And then this kid comes along, and he just makes a video of a rap battle between, I think it was a veteran player and a noob player, I think that was. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But he didn't mention my video at all, or mention that it was inspired by the rap battles of history. He put a link to Nice Peter's channel, and he put that in there, but he didn't say anything about, this is also Regicidal's main idea, or he's thought about it for RuneScape, and now I wanted to do one. But he has plans to do other ones of the ones I did already and stuff. I don't know, I read some comments, we had comments on the video, and I didn't want to come off hasteful in those comments, so if you're watching this, I didn't mean to start any drama or any war between you, but I just find it really appalling that you even said you watched my videos and watched my rap battles and enjoyed them, but you didn't give me credit, and you try to pass it off as that was your idea to do it for RuneScape, a rap battle series. And obviously there's billions of rap battles, and obviously people do all of the same ideas from other things. People do it yourselves and make your own stuff from scratch, but they do it in their own way, and they do it in a different way. And people have asked me millions of times to do a storytime commentary. People message me and say, hey, can I do a storytime commentary series like yours? I'll put, inspired by Regicidal 1 in the description, and can I do that? And I always reply yes, because I think it's great when people want to use your kind of idea for a series and do it their own way. But they ask you first because they're inspired by what you do. Now, I just thought it was low that he put that out and tried to play it off as his own series, like he thought of this brand new RuneScape rap battle idea, and this was the first one ever made. However, I've already made 7, and I've been doing it for a year now, and that's kind of my thing. So I was just confused of why he tried to play it off like that, and then it got featured on Chris Archie, so obviously it's going to get more exposure. Obviously he's not a big YouTuber, but he's definitely got potential to be one. But I just wanted to put out this video and just say, why wouldn't you just put in the description inspired by Regicidal 1? I don't understand why that's such a big deal that you're trying to play it off as your own idea, because you told me you saw mine, and I'm just trying to get the understanding of why it's not possible to do that, because I don't want you to take down the video. I'm not asking him to take down the video. I did say that in the comment because last night I was tired. I was about to go to bed and I saw that and I was like, what the hell? And I was just frustrated. And I wrote that. And I meant for Chris Archie to take down the video because I didn't want anything copyright or people to flag it for that reason. So I just wanted him to take that down because I didn't think it was right. He was saying, oh, he made a rap battle inspired by Nice Peter. I would definitely want to see more of these, yet I started that series. And I just wanted to know why you couldn't give out credit for that, because obviously it was pretty good. I liked the video, it was nice. But it was inspired by something you knew I did already. So I was just trying to figure out that. I mean, I've had people take my ideas 7 years ago when I made RSMVs. Someone took my videos directly, like literally copied them off of YouTube and uploaded them to their own channel. And yeah, that's what happened. They did that. And I would get mad, obviously, because that's my direct video. But people have taken my ideas. People have made their own versions of stuff. Everyone does it on YouTube. They're inspired by something. But they don't give credit. And that's something that's important. And that's what also is discouraging to me. Because nowadays, people are just taking everyone else's ideas and no one's being creative. No one's going out there and going, you know what, I want to do something new for a change. Or I want to do something that's going to spark a plug in everyone and make people happy. Or I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say on this. But it's just the lack of, I guess, creativity is just annoying me, and it's discouraging me because I try to be as creative as possible, and then when something's bit off of me or bit off my style, I just get annoyed by that, and I don't understand why it has to be done. Like I said, if you literally just put inspired by Regicidal and check out his videos in the description below, in the description, that's fine. That's giving credit where credit's due, because you were not the first person to do a RuneScape rap battle. However, you don't have to be the one person who's copying me. You can be someone who makes your own things as long as it's not the same ones I made. And obviously it's kind of conflicting to have 2 different channels making the same kind of series, and then eventually all of the NPCs, obviously they won't all be gone, but it'll run into a kind of clash, because what if I make the same one you make, whatever. it's just a whole big drama thing. That's why that series is mainly for one person. That's why you don't really see other people making epic rap battles of history and doing other versions of it. But I want you to do what you do. I want you to have fun with it. And this is directly to the kid who made that. I don't know your name. I'm really sorry. But I want you to keep having fun with it. I know it's a fun series to make, and that's why I started it. I want you to have fun and keep doing what you're doing. But give credit where credit's due and be as original as possible. So that's all I wanted to say about that. It's just been discouraging me because I don't get why people can't just give out a little credit. I mean, I give out credit to Nice Peter in mine because I was clearly inspired by him. I love his series. I love what he does. And I wanted to do it for RuneScape because no one did it at the time. And I was the first person to do that. And even if it was another series, like, what is someone going to take my weekly Rune Bar series and then name it Weekly Addy Bar series and then start that and make a rap each week? I mean, obviously, I was inspired by someone who does weekly raps and puts them out on YouTube. And I want to do that for RuneScape and with RuneScape lyrics. And what is someone going to take that and say, oh, it's a whole different idea and it's not inspired by you because mine's Weekly Addy Bars and yours is Weekly Rune Bars? So that's all I'm trying to say is I was discouraged by that. So comment below on what you think about that. Don't flame his video. Don't go over there and dislike it. Don't look for it. Don't do that stuff. You can watch the video, like it, but don't dislike it just because he bit off an idea or he did something like me. Don't do that. Don't flag his video because that's bullshit, which leads me into my other topic, which I'm creeping at like 25 minutes right now or something, and I'm really sorry that this is really long, but like I said, there's a lot on my mind, and I just want to express it all. But like I said, don't flag his video, and that's what happens in mine is I put that positives and negatives video, and I already told you that I put that out there to weigh the positives and negatives for myself and for everyone, just so that they can vote using their own mind and not anyone else's, and someone flagged it. Not just someone, a lot of people, because for the first time ever on my YouTube channel, I got an email to my email, obviously, right? And it was from YouTube, and it said that by March 6th, if I don't have closed captions on my video, I posted this on Twitter as well, that they're going to remove my video because of copyright, or because it was not my material or something. I don't even know. They literally flagged it for the dumbest idea that could possibly take down a video, because apparently by law you need CCs on a video, which if that's the case, then everyone on YouTube should be fined or should be having their videos removed, because I've never heard of that before. But someone flagged my video for no reason, just because I was stating possible positives and negatives. Not even my own opinion, not even anything really negative. I was telling you what the servers were going to contain and not contain, and I was telling you the positives and negatives that were possible for the servers coming in the game. And people went crazy, more dislikes than likes, and you guys flagged it and wanted it to get it taken down, like I'm stopping people from voting. No, I'm just allowing people to use their brains. So I don't get why people would flag that. I feel like that's so disrespectful, because you claim that, you know, this is the community you guys want back, and you want to bring back the community and bring back happiness and spread kindness, and you want us to vote for what you want, yet you don't respect other people's opinions and you're not open to possible negatives. If there's a negative in it, you're just like, nope, this is not true, everything is positive, there's nothing wrong with this. And that's not a way you should be thinking. You should be opening your mind and seeing, oh wow, he makes some good points. I'm voting still, however, but that is something to consider. And that's all I was trying to do, is open your mind. I'm not trying to stop anything. I'm not trying to stop a movement. Believe me, if I was trying to stop a movement, I would try to plug everywhere. I would be like, Twitter, don't vote, don't vote. I'd have a don't vote petition and stuff like that. I would be spreading hardcore to stop that. But I'm not trying to stop anything in any way. I love seeing progress. I love to see what has come from your guys' movement. But when you do stuff like that, it really makes me think that the community's at an all-time low. And not because there's less people playing. The community's actually quite good. Obviously, there's elitists and soft prods, and you have all these other, you know, representations of the game at the moment, of the community. But when you bring back people like this, and all they're doing is being negative to everything but their game that they want to play, that's just rude, and that's just not right. So just please, my only advice to you guys is open up your mind, be kind to one another. Let's make it possible so that both games can coincide with each other. I just want it to be a happy environment for everyone. That's why I voted, so you guys can have your servers back, you guys can have fun, you guys can pay less. And I just want you guys to be able to coincide with us, because obviously this is two separate games, two separate communities. It's how it is. They even made a separate Twitter for it, Old School RS or something, on RuneScape. And I don't get that, because if they want to keep the communities together, why not just post everything on the RuneScape Twitter? Yet they made an Old School RS Twitter for like Old School RS tweets. So I'm not sure why they did that, and that's just a bad sign of like splitting the community, but that's a whole nother story. But I just want to coincide with each other. I don't want people hating on EOC videos just because you love 2007scape. I don't want people hating on 2007scape server videos because it's not the real live version of the game. I don't want any of that happening. If we're going to make this work, we all have to be nice with each other. Spread positivity, spread kindness, spread creativity. Just have an open mind. So that's all I wanted to say. I talked for 28 minutes straight and my voice is actually hurting right now. I'm probably just going to put a picture in the background because I'm not going to film 28 minutes of RuneScape stuff because that will take forever to render. So I'm just going to put this up. Obviously, I kind of contradict myself by putting up a picture or videos or whatever in the background and not really putting RuneScape. But like I said, this video is a unique one where it's not where I'm making a Fun Stuff Friday or a story time or a rap battle or a weekly Rune Bars. It's just a talking video where I wanted to open up my mind and just express some thoughts that I've had recently and just try to get an understanding from some of you guys. So before you like or dislike, I hope you watch this whole entire video. If you liked it and you like some of the points I made, if you pretty much support what I do and what I said in this video, then please give the video a like, spread it around. If not, dislike it, go ahead, hate my guts. You guys can do that regardless. You guys will do that if I say something wrong, so I hope I didn't say anything wrong. I hope you guys enjoyed my really long-ass commentary. It's about 29 minutes long, so I'm fucking sorry for that because I don't even want to watch a 29-minute video, but I really wanted to get all of this off my mind. So even if 20 people watch this, I'll be happy that 20 people got to hear all the stuff off my mind, and it felt good talking about it. So anyways, that's all for this video, guys. I'm sorry there's no Fun Stuff Friday today, but I really need to stop being discouraged. I need to get myself in a happy place. I'm always positive. I'm still positive right now. I'm never stopping making videos. But I just need to kind of take a break for, I guess, a few days, 3-4 days. Give me that little time, and I will be back and making videos happily for you guys again. Just a little discouraged at the moment. Lots of stuff going on. But I'll talk to you guys in the next one. I hope you guys are having fun on the 2007scape servers. I hope you guys are having fun on the live game. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Later, everyone.